Hi friends, this is Max here from Learn the Price Action. Today I will be showing you a trade that I took on US dollar yen, and I'll explain you how I took this trade. I'm looking at a daily chart on the US dollar yen pair. This was my entry, this was my stop loss, and my trade is still in the trade, and I'm looking at least 5 times the reward to the risk. And I'll explain you my thought process as to how I took this trade. So I went to the weekly chart and I actually looked at big bearish downfall right here. And then in the next week, I also saw that this bar, bearish bar, it actually rejected the 20-period moving average. Once it rejected this 20 moving period average, I became interested that okay, maybe the market will fall. And the next week, I also saw that this bar right here, it did not close above the 20-period average. So that means the market continues to fall. So there's a lot of interest in selling the market. At that point, I became interested that okay, I want to go short on the pair. So then I went to the daily chart, and then I saw that this was the last low that was breached, and once the breach happened from here into this low, I became interested that okay, I really want to short the pair. So, and the market came back here as you can see, and then it hovered here around for a bit. Now this zone where it hovered for a bit, you can see there was the bullish movement right here, bullish movement right here, and then a bearish, bullish, bullish, then a bearish. I actually became interested on this pin bar right here, and I'll explain you why. If you go to the weekly chart, and I'll draw a Fibonacci here, you will see that at about 50%, which is right here, um, at about 50%, which is at 110.612, there was a lot of rejection. So you said first rejection, then the market pushed back. There was a second rejection, market went up, but it got pushed back. When you have a signal which is opposite to the first price action signal, that is an indication to the traders and even to the world that the higher prices are not acceptable. And on top of that, you see this big downfall that's happening on the 8 and 21 EMA crossover. So when this happened, I became interested that the market wants to come down. So what I did is I put an entry on the 50% of this pin bar. So you can see this entry was right here on the pin, 50% of the pin bar. I put my stop loss on the high of the previous the second last day. I put my stop loss on top of that, and then I basically waited for my order to get filled. Next day, my order was filled here. It was another strong signal to go along, but I did not close the position because I saw the weekly level there was a big downfall that had happened. There was a crossover of the 20 moving average that happened right here. So I went onto the daily chart and I kept my position, and again, as a confirmation to this pin bar, there was another pin bar that has happened that formed here. That once that pin bar formed, I became my order was double confirmed that everyone is interested in selling the pair. And that's it. And I sold my pair on this pin bar, and I am still riding the pair. And I'll show you my risk to reward ratio and where I plan to exit the trade. And okay, so you have my entry right here. My stop loss is right here. I'm already about 3.5 3 times to 4 times the reward, and I'll show you where my target is. My target is right here, which is 5 times the reward. So I risked about 306 US dollars, and my reward is about 1570 US dollars, about 341 pips. And I made that profit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or maybe 9 days or so. Not bad. Like I took an entry here and I'm exiting at 5R, and that's really I think it's a good entry, and it is giving me an excellent reward. So guys, I just wanted to share this thing because what is more interesting to know here is that the trend is your friend, yes, but how do you actually identify the trend? You can look at your daily chart. There was significant downfall, retracement, touchback, retracement. This is a signal to the world that market wants to go short. And when I saw these Pinbars, I was all over them. I actually planned my trade and just went short on the pair. And I'm still riding. Anyways, guys, this was a small analysis to show you how to do the live trade. How to do the entry on a daily chart using the price action signals. And if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and it gives me encouragement to give you guys more videos. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and happy trading.